Embark on a thrilling musical quest where your voice holds the key to saving the planet. Step into the shoes of a whimsical bard as you travel the globe in search of the enigmatic Earth song, believed to avert the impending doom of the universe. Players will go to a variety of destinations, each with its own culture, history, and musical traditions. As they travel across varied settings, they will use the power of music to connect with the world around them, uncovering hidden truths and urging people to conserve the environment. Violet Wisteria is an 80s and 90s side-scrolling action platformer with a unique tri-color attack system. Players must assist Wisteria Asagiri to save Earth, the higher realm and the underrealms from the evil wizard. The game has 8 stages, each with a different color design, and players must remain awake throughout. The game transports players across several realities, ranging from airy floating islands to bleak metropolitan ruins. Key elements include a magical heroine, retro side-scrolling, learning the tricolor attack system, a gripping plot with pixel art cutscenes, and difficult bosses. Tiny Pixels Volume 1 Ninpo Blast is a classic vertical shoot-'em-up game in which players fight legendary bug enemies with shuriken, explosives, and other weaponry. Players may use spread and concentrate shooting modes, unlock 4 hover bikes, collect cash, and upgrade their guns. Each stage has randomized components, original background music, and different themed levels. Players can face 6 different boss varieties and compete on internet leaderboards. The game includes bullet hell courses with bug enemies, simple switching between focus and spread shot modes. Eldgear is a tactical strategy role-playing game set in a magical environment in the vast and mostly undiscovered area of Argenia, where several countries cohabit. A transformational moment is on the horizon, marking the shift from a medieval to a magical age. During turn-based battle, players may develop their own strategy, choosing to strike quickly like a bolt of lightning or move steadily like the Earth itself. The fighting experience is enhanced with engaging pixel animations, which increase immersion and enjoyment. Players may learn area of effect strikes that can destroy enemy groups. Light, a Selka village citizen, goes on an amazing mission to safeguard his community from an unseen invader. A guardian beast calls out to him to gain power and fulfill a mysterious bargain. The strength of these links corresponds to the released power of the guardian monsters, which influences the course of in-game events. Along the road, you'll need to find dispersed materials for forging and fortification, as well as complete missions or guild duties to gain forging books. These resources can improve your weapons and armor, occasionally resulting in fearsome weaponry.
Your greatest battle!
Engage yourself in the samurai afterlife and team up with zombie soldiers, magical monks, and mighty mustachioed samurai leaders to defeat your enemies. Skull-tastic components feature hand-drawn and animated graphics that come to life. Learn and master 4 amazing animal monks. Explore 24 levels of renowned single-player storyline. What hurdles does General Akamoto encounter in gaining recognition? Meet 4 deities and 6 generals, each with their own distinct talents. Transform your troops into powerful monsters. Continue through the system to get experience, emblems, and recognition.
So welcome to the afterlife. Welcome.
Freedom Planet 2 is a sequel to the indie hit Freedom Planet that introduces 3 new heroes with increased skills. To destroy adversaries, players can employ Lilac's Dragon Boost, Carol's Jump Disc or Motorcycle, or Milla's Shield. The game has 24 stages, an enhanced adventure mode, retro-styled 2D visuals, and the famous boss rush mode. The guard button helps players to deflect opponents' strikes, while the revival mechanism allows them to risk extra lives in order to make a return. A group of youngsters go on a perilous adventure to combat Tyrannus, a massive tank, to determine the destiny of their loved ones. Each child has distinct attributes and talents, which are carefully placed at gun turrets. The youngsters experience emotions and form bonds with one another, both of which are essential to their journey. The protagonist's decisions have a significant influence on the journey, and they must choose between making sacrifices for triumph and exploring alternate pathways. The weight of their choices will decide which road they pursue in difficult situations.
Again, monster.
Play a fascinating roguelike adventure combining swords and sorcery with dramatic first-person action. Navigate around a bright cartoon castle and engage in thrilling combat with swords, magic, and mythological monsters. Discover mystical items and improvements to boost your talents. Explore an ever-changing castle full of puzzles, treasures, and hazards. Join forces with MythForce, Victoria, Rico, Maggie, and Hawkins to combat evil forces led by the vampire ruler, Daedalus, and liberate Eldgear from his oppression. SIGNALIS is a survival horror game set in a gloomy future in which mankind has grown, but is still oppressed by the Yusan dictatorship. Replicas, which are intended to blend in, are among the citizens. Elster, a replica, awakens from cryostasis on board a crippled spacecraft and sets off on a dangerous adventure into the unknown. The game has traditional survival horror gameplay, a terrifying science fiction story, and a compelling visual. The game has proficient 3D character motions, dynamic lighting and shadow effects, and detailed transparency, which are evocative of sci-fi anime. Phoenix, a pyromancer, is on a mission to comprehend his visions and unlock his skills in the Forbidden Arts, an action-adventure platformer. There are 5 planets with many stages each, 6 boss fights, and over 30 opponents throughout the game. The pyromancer flame is used by players to cast spells, shield themselves, and alter the environment. The game switches between 2D and 3D modes, allowing players to store their progress. Along with action, the Forbidden Arts includes missions, puzzles, and the ability to acquire new powers. Players must demonstrate their abilities as actual pyromancers. Explore a mechanical universe teeming with corrupt robots and sophisticated equipment, discovering hidden delights and unknown places. Experience traditional side-scrolling action with new twists, participating in intense fights against machine-like foes. Jump, zip, and blink to gracefully navigate platforming obstacles. Interact with interesting people and personalize your gameplay experience with the chip system. Explore a world filled with hidden mysteries, dangerous foes, and charming robots that represent the Metroidvania genre. On the battlefield, the Night Witches, who are famed for their airborne abilities and magic, reign supreme. Players may personalize their gameplay by boosting their knight's powers or their magic with over 30 distinct spell cards. The game also enables players to create friendships and build trust with the general public, who will see and debate their heroic actions. The option is whether to pursue popularity or stay loyal to oneself. The game is built as a Metroidvania, with an easy auto-aim system, game-changing hacks, and a simplified main plot navigation.
What are these seekers?
They're puppets of the
Noah is cruelly separated from Renee, causing him to go on a perilous trip to find her. Silence is not calm. It is inhabited with nasty animals. Only a tiny number of rebels are opposed to this menace. The destiny of Silence and its people is in the hands of Noah and Renee. They must face their impending destiny and protect their lives. The game offers 3 playable characters, new friends, and a touching reunion with familiar ones, as well as 3D characters and visually appealing 2D scenery. The urban environment is in upheaval due to an upsurge in criminal activity and unethical behavior. The goal is to bring troublemakers to justice by physical confrontation, including punches, kicks, and brawling skills, an aggressive combat system, an arrest mechanism, a diverse weapon selection, cooperative gaming, and a competitive scoreboard are among the game's key features. Players must decide whether to respect the rules by incapacitating foes or take matters into their own hands. Weapons include bar brawls, knives, and lawnmowers.